I'm here today using the Robot Coupe. It's just a giant step forward for us chefs. It's like having another member of staff, and I want to show you a really easy way of making some bread. Okay, first of all we've got to set the machine up. The wonderful thing about this, you've got a temperature control, which we can set. I'm just going to set that to about 32, which is just sort of a nice warm temperature for bread. But then that temperature there shows the current temperature we've got now, so it will rise up to that. Then the speed, the trick about this machine, it's got a backward speed, and there's no blade on that, so that's why we can make bread in it. And then time-wise, we need to set the timer. You can set it to the very second. Very easy to do. Just going to put that on 8 minutes. Now, to make the bread, the first thing we need to do is add our milk, add our dried yeast, then add the honey, and then the malt extract. This just gives bread a really lovely flavour. And then the olive oil. Now the lid's got a paddle on it, and it's got a steam vent as well. So we just pop that on, we just twist into place, and we just press go, and off it should go. Now this on the backward speed is intermittent, so it just goes round, and this bowl scraper, you don't have to take the lid off at all. You can move this around and around, and you can keep the sides clean. We just need to let the yeast break down a little bit in the liquid. Okay, the yeast has had a little bit of time now, so we can add our flour. Lid comes off. Always add the salt to the flour, never to the yeast. It may help delay it and kill it. There we go. Lid back on. Just locks and twists. You've got a vent at the back for steam, but you've got, and also here where the paddle is, you can actually add other ingredients as well. Give it a quick turn. Every time you stop, you have to restart it. So there we go, but it holds the time. So that process will go on now, and that will just go on. Knead the bread, you don't have to do anything else. You can tidy up, go on to another job in the kitchen. So really you've got a little commie making the bread for you, all on its own. Okay, the bread's got the gluten content, works really well now. It's coming to a nice dough. Now we've got some options here. We can now set the machine up, leaving the temperature on a time zone. If we turn the clock to 0, the paddle won't turn, and this can actually act as a prover for you. So you could just leave the bread in here for 30 minutes and it will prove in there. Or if you need the machine, you can just prove it in a normal way in a bowl. But it works as a lovely prover as well, because it's going to maintain that temperature for you. You can get a really fast proof, so it's an excellent way of doing it. So that needs to be left alone now for about 30 minutes. Our bread is proved now and it's ready to use. Just simply lift it out. Now, this works in the reverse way this time. You can still pull the paddle out, or the blade. You can see that lovely elasticity on bread. Now a baker, what he's really interested in when he makes bread, especially French bread, which they prove over a couple of days, whereas this has really all been done in less than an hour. What they like to do is they like to get the bread and pull it until it stretches. Now you see how we've activated the gluten in the machine just by working it, and we haven't used our hands at all up to this stage. I've got some nice caramelly olives and some sunblush tomatoes and some fresh basil. There's slivers of garlic here as well I've got. Just poke it into your bread. Get the shape back a little bit. Into our dish. We let that prove for about 45 minutes to an hour at ambient temperature. And then that's ready to bake. Here's the final loaf. Not kneaded by hand at all, just shaped with basil, olive and tomatoes.